Well, hey there, everybody. Today, we are going to take a look at another offering from Outdoor Herbivore. This is Savory Lentil Simmer. So this is a vegan meal. It's a soup mix, and honestly, it sounds great to me. And hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. But a hearty lentil soup, chock full of organic veggies, lends this dish a savory aroma and flavorful taste. So, makes 1.5 cups. Let's see, let's just get into the nutritional facts here. So 460 calories for the entire pack. There are the rest of the nutritional facts if you're interested in that. They are asking for 1 cup of water, or 235 mils, boiling water. And then just let it go. Here are some of our ingredients. Split lentils, tomatoes, quinoa flakes, interesting, coconut, onion, carrot, spinach, celery, thyme, sesame seed, mustard, garlic, turmeric, sea salt, pepper, sumac. Yeah, okay. Sure, I mean, that sounds pretty standard there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Spinach will be interesting. Now, as always, and I'll say this again until the end of time because there's always going to be a comment, I eyeball my pores on all of these. Always will, always have. However, you guys do whatever makes you feel happy. You know, if you want to go by the instructions, do it. Because I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to add water than it is to take water away. It doesn't look like we have an oxygen absorber. It's been a little while since I've dealt with any of the Outdoor Herbivore stuff, so it's very possible that it didn't on the other ones we've done, but I don't remember. But anyway, I'm sure that the 1 cup will do just fine. I will say that in general rule of thumb, certain brands do undercut, and I will say that that 1 cup will make you a very kind of a thick stew-like consistency. So if that's what you're after, then yeah, the 1 cup is probably good. But for me, I like my stuff a little bit more soupy, so I am going to add more water, more than likely. Also, you know, I mean, I've just been doing this for a long time, and I know that doesn't necessarily help the beginner, but as I try and say over and over again, go by the instructions and figure it out, you know? Use the instructions and make note, like, oh, these instructions on this Mountain House mac and cheese tell me, I don't know, 500 mils, but guess what? I only really needed 300 mils. Note that for next time. Or, I don't know, this one says I need a cup of water, but you know, I like it a little soupier, so I'm going to add 1.25 cups or 1.5 cups. You just have to get in and do it. You know, just do it. But eventually you'll get it down, and you know, like even right now. So this is kind of the consistency that I would like to see it when it's done. But because we still have, you know, quite a bit of time, actually I'd probably like it a bit more soupy, but because we've got, you know, 10 minutes time that this is going to reconstitute, we need to make it a little bit more soupy than what we would want it to look at the end. Because that's just how it works. No, but you know, there's going to be some absorption of that water. So what you're looking at, like right now, this is actually pretty good. But what you're looking at right now, that's not what it's going to look like when you're done. So I add a little bit more water. And also, if you're uncomfortable, you know, here at the beginning doing that, don't. Add the recommended amount, and then about 5 minutes, come back and check. Like, come back and check on your meal 5 minutes in and see if you need to add more water or not. I think we're probably pretty good. Right now, I think that that's okay for right now. I'll probably need to add just a wee bit more at our 5-minute mark, but that's the thing. I'm gonna seal this up. I'm gonna wait about 5-6 minutes, and then I'm gonna check it. And if it needs more water at that point, I've got some more, and we'll add it. But that's the process I go through, and it seems like a lot of times I get a lot of people who ask about that process, but that's what I do. Instructions can be good and bad. They're a good starting point, but you're eventually on a lot of this stuff, you're gonna have to, feel it out. Because another thing, when you're out in the field, you're out backpacking, you're out doing whatever, you're not really necessarily always gonna have measuring lines. Not all packages have measuring lines. I mean, it's not like you're gonna carry measuring cups with you, are you? I know I don't, but you just kind of have to start to figure out how to judge by sight. And you just do it. Do it enough and you'll learn. So anyway, we're gonna let this set. I'm gonna check it. If I'll add more water, I'll let you know, but if not, we'll just go from there, and we'll get to tasting here very soon. All right, so let's check out our lentil stew, lentil simmer, as they say on the package there. It's looking good. And I didn't actually wind up needing to add any more water. Wow, that's a lot. I didn't wind up needing to add any more water to this, so that's a positive. That's a lot of stew. Oh man, there's a good aroma going off that. It doesn't necessarily look the best. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, and I might not need to say this, but you guys remember Jurassic Park when the one of the doctors was digging through the giant pile of dinosaur crap? Sorry. Get on point. All right, let's try some lentil soup, stew, savory lentil simmer. It does look good and it smells great. Yeah, that's got a nice hearty taste too. It's very veggie heavy. You definitely taste that spinach. Dried spinach has a way different taste than fresh spinach. It concentrates and it gets bitter. I'm gonna say it gets bitter. I probably would have cut back a little bit on the spinach, but it's not a bad addition. But yeah, the carrots and the onions are there. There's a little bit of sweetness. I mean, after a long day, of hiking or backpacking or doing whatever you're doing, this would be fantastic. There is a ton of flavor in this, which I'm honestly a bit surprised of. Doesn't need salt. I mean, I might pepper it, but wow, full of flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot sauce. Now, it was pointed out in a comment recently, and I agree with the comment, that it's better to go bland in the field. And that is true. You don't want to have bowel problems when you're out of your element. And I know we talk about it a lot because like US Ration, a lot of rations, come with hot sauce. A lot of US rations used to come with hot sauce. They don't necessarily always now. But a lot of internationals, the British 24s, they usually have some sort of hot sauce in there. God, that does it. It completes it, though. It completes the flavor. But I do agree with the sentiment. You don't necessarily want to have problems. And hot sauce sometimes, I mean, even me, I use hot sauce quite a bit, but sometimes stomach starts churning, and if you're out middle of nowhere, it's not necessarily a good thing. But man, and I just added a little Frank's Red Hot to that. That just completes the flavor profile. Because it kind of tones down that semi-bitter spinach taste and just adds this little vinegar taste to it. I love it. I love this one. Now, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like say, "Oh yeah, lentil simmer." Like, I don't expect this video to be a viral hit, but man, that's good. Just a little hit of hot sauce. I actually kind of wonder if you were to add some tomatoes to this, how that would be. Like just a little bit of tomato paste or something like that. Get some of that acidity in there. Man, all right. Very good main. Outdoor herbivore is a great alternative for non-meat eaters. You know, I do a ton of different menus, and I still have a ton of these. I'd been a little bit remiss by not getting back into a few of these, but we'll get more of these out as we go. This one, awesome. It is an awesome menu. Even for those who are like solid, oh no, gotta have meat. You don't miss meat here. This is really good. So maybe a brand to check out. You know, a little bit smaller brand, but check them out. I'll put the website down below as I normally do. And just take a look. Take a look for me. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will catch you on the next one. See ya.